Hello there, Cancer. This reading is for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. It's for the week of March 7th through 13th. I'm going to tell you right now, Cancer, this is my second attempt, maybe even third, because I think I wanted to do your reading earlier this week, and it felt very blocked. And I feel like there's a situation developing because I did start your last reading and decide that I was re-recording it. And there's some situation going on here that's developing that is difficult. And I will tell you this from what I saw in your last reading, that there are a lot of people involved in it. Okay, so I feel like there's a situation between you and someone that you care about, that there are other people who are influencing it and causing issues with it. Okay, in fact, even as I'm pulling cards now, I have the Queen of Swords again. She's coming out again, and I'm seeing a similar story here, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to get the message out a little bit more clearly, because it is complicated. So when we see a lot of people in tarot and we're trying to figure out who is doing what, it's not always an easy thing. So I'm attempting it again so that I can make this as clear as possible for you. So first of all, I have the Chariot, which is your energy. But I'm seeing this here as you walking away from something because of the fact that you feel like you were lied to, or you feel like you were led astray. You feel like you were maybe even stolen from. Somebody might have stolen something from you, and that could be your integrity. That could be your reputation. But you're feeling this cold energy from an individual that you care about. And like I said, other people are influencing that situation. So you're taking a step back from it because you feel like you've been done wrong. And it's not because you stopped caring about this person, because the one that you care about, I think that you were really moving ahead with them. You were feeling good about it. And then the energy just took like a hard left, and you're going, no, I can't. If this is how you're going to see things, if this is how you're going to react, if this is how you're going to do me, then I'm going to take a step back from it. I'm not going to fuck around with this anymore. You should know better. Okay. So I have the Seven of Swords here. It's next to the Queen. Seven of Swords. Next to the Queen of Swords. All right. She is a harsh master. Okay. So I think there is somebody in this who is very smart, who's very cunning, and they twist things around with their words to make things go their way. And this is affecting you and the person that you care about. In fact, it is doing that to such a degree that you're feeling very, very betrayed. So we have the Ten of Swords here at the end. This is not a happy light reading. I'm going to be honest with you. Like half of you are going to click away from it now and be like, I don't like this. I don't want to hear it. Keep in mind, if you're still here, that this is a small period of time, okay? It does not mean that this is the way the whole story is going to end. This means here's what you're about to deal with if you want to actually know what's coming, so you can hopefully have a leg up on what else is going on and know how to handle it, then keep listening. The Ten of Swords here at the end, I feel like she's driving this sword into your back, this person. And I say she, it doesn't have to be a she, it could be male, female, whatever, it doesn't matter. This individual is the one that is like trying to get you out of the game, who's trying to get you away from the person that you care about, that you want to talk to. So don't let them, right? Don't let them win this game. Let's go ahead and clarify that before we pull cards for your person. All right, Five of Coins, clarifying your card. You are asking for some attention from this person. You're wanting very much for them to notice you. And the person that you care about is making you feel abandoned. You have got the major rejection feeling going on this week. It's like, why would you do this? And I don't know if you even realize the other part to play in this story, that there's somebody else who is influencing the situation negatively. but it makes you feel extremely rejected. I'm feeling here with the Knight of Cups next to the Four of Swords, I do think that you are withdrawing your affection. You're saying, I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not going to keep chasing you. If you're going to act like this, if you're not investing in me, I'm not going to continue to put my energy into you. It's hard for you to do that. You don't want to pull back from it, but you are hurt to the degree that you do anyway, because you're like, I'm just going to wait and see how this goes. Cancer, you are not the I'm going to chase after you kind of person. You know, you'll have your moment, but if you're upset about something, if somebody has hurt you, you don't push that. You go within, you rest. And that's what I'm seeing you doing here, is withdrawing that, you know, affectionate, romantic, pursuing, lovey kind of energy from this individual. As far as the person who's influencing it, it's somebody that you've known a long time. Here's the Six of Cups. It's clarifying it. This is somebody who goes back to your past. You may have been friends with them in the past and you're not now. It could be that you just have some type of history with this individual. Could be an air sign, but I really am feeling it. The Queen of Swords energy being that the message here is she's the one, or they're the one who is driving the sword into your back with this card. Okay? I'm not feeling it as much as this is air energy, like it has to be an air sign. Possible, but I feel like it's what it's representing, what it's symbolizing here, and it's telling you who's getting betrayed here, who's getting screwed over. King of Cups, you Cancer. You're the one who's dealing with all of this. Could be that your person is a water sign as well. Keep that in mind. But it's you who is dealing with it. And I actually think you're going to handle this in a very mature way. On the outside, it's going to look like you're the bigger person. On the inside, you're upset, obviously. So let's go ahead and see what your person's energy is that we're pulling here. Okay, they've got the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Wands. All right. They're dealing with this situation in their own way, but they are also hurting over it, because I do have the Five of Cups. Okay, there is sadness on their side. There's disappointment. That's what I feel like. There's disappointment on their side. Like they thought that you were going to be different, or this situation was going to be different, but something has been twisted around in such a way that they're not really seeing the truth of the matter. They're not really seeing the reality. They aren't giving up though. Okay. So Cancer, while you're walking away from it, and you're saying, I just need to take a break, they are still fighting for it. So don't feel like it's completely over. The Seven of Wands, this is something they believe in. They're going to stand for it. They're going to stand up for it. The Two of Wands, they're going, do I take a risk here and continue to pursue something that may not work out? Or do I hang back? You know, do I just say this is what it is? But they are going to take the risk because I have the Wheel of Fortune next to it. So they are going to decide to take the risk and continue to try to be in your life. So keep that in mind. It's not their fault. You may go, well, they should have known. They should know me better. They should have talked to me. They should have whatever. We all should have fucking done something different, right? We all screw up from time to time. We all have our emotional reactions. So try not to blame them too hard, okay? Try not to be too hard on them. The Five of Wands is at the end of this. I do think there is still going to be some tension between the two of you. You're still going to be dealing with, to some degree, this other influence. They're going to still be dealing with this other influence. And I think that there's going to be, some cross words or some maybe truthful words spoken between the two of you that do create some of that tension. Let's go ahead and clarify, see what we have here. There's that damn Seven of Swords. Five of Swords, the Magician, the Three of Coins, and the 10 of Coins. This could even be family. I'm gonna say that for some of you, this is gonna be relevant. This could be a family member that is influencing this stuff, or a mutual, friend of the family kind of thing. See, you feel like you got screwed because you've got the Seven of Swords. You feel like you were lied to. They've got the Seven of Swords. They feel like they were lied to, and how that makes them feel. That gives them all the sad feelings, right? So you're both dealing with it. So maybe look at that from the broader perspective, that this is actually something you two are going through together. You just don't realize it because it's driving a wedge between you. This person does not want to see you walk away, but they feel like they are defeated. They've been defeated right now. They feel like there's nothing they can do to change this situation. They feel like there's no point in even really talking about it or trying to work through it, because it seems it is what it is to them. And it seems like no matter what they're going to do, they think they're going to lose. However, the energy does shift for them. It's not shifting for you yet, but mentally it is changing on their side, because I have the Magician and the Three of Coins. They're going to choose to reach out and have an exchange with you. They're going to try to talk it out with you. They're going to approach you. Cancer, don't run away from this. Don't decide that you're too pissed off to talk to them. Hear out what they have to say, because neither one of you knows the full story. The ending of this reading here is talking about still some tension. It's clarified by the 10 of Coins. This is a card about family and tradition. It could be about money. I don't feel like it's about money. I don't see a lot of money stuff here. It's possible for some of you, but I guess it could be somebody stole something from somebody, but I feel like this is a connection to people that you know and people that are established in both of your lives because of the 10 of Coins at the end of it. That's creating more tension for them. Let's go ahead and look at what your strengths and your challenges are this week. The Death card, Scorpio energy there. Okay. Strengths, Death, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Cups. The strength here for you is, first of all, you may have another water sign that is assisting in this situation. It's got your back. But what I feel here is there is going to be an ending to your complacency or your apathy or your acting like I don't care because I've been hurt. Because it's not that you don't care, it's that you've been hurt. So I'm seeing an ending to that where you overcome that, even though that's your instinct to do, because you love this person so very much, and you're letting that love conquer your pride, your hurt, whatever reaction that you know is not going to help the two of you or help the situation. You're overcoming that with love. You're letting your feelings for them actually win, which is beautiful because it requires you to be very vulnerable and very open-hearted. And in the end, if anything is going to save the ship, it's going to be love. Now, for your challenges, I see the Ace of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. This new situation here that's causing problems to develop, I'm seeing you trying to balance different energies. This could be your emotional energies, and this could be the people. In fact, I feel like it's more people. I feel like there's a lot of conversations, and I'm hearing a lot of conversations where you're on the phone and you're saying one thing to one person and you're like trying to explain it, and then you have to turn around and call somebody else and try to explain that, and then they're calling somebody, you know what I mean? It's like this whole big game of telephone. That was obvious, right? I see you trying to deal with that. Okay, I also see that you are trying to juggle the fact that you still feel very passionately about this person. You still feel like there's a lot that could happen there. There's a lot of potential with your disappointment. You're trying to balance that and not let the disappointment win out. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and pull an oracle card. Hopefully it has some advice. We need some advice right now. Let's see. And then I'll pull a song card for you, which is how I believe music gives us answers to questions. And hopefully there will be an answer or a message in the song card I pull for you. Okay. So we've got a time to give rather than take, the new moon in Virgo. So not putting your focus on what you can't handle. That's what I feel with this. Not putting what you can't handle, sorry, with what you can't control. You can't control what other people say about you, but you can prove them wrong, and you can control what you say to the ones that you care about, all right? So not focusing on the negative, but protecting yourself by being your authentic self, being your vulnerable self, and giving freely of who you are emotionally, even when you don't feel like it. Okay, let's go ahead and pull your song card. That's my Joker card. I haven't put a song on my Joker card yet. Maybe it's that song Joker, you know. Midnight Toker. All right, Say You Won't Let Go. James Arthur is your song. So hopefully that has a message in it for you. If you enjoyed this reading, go ahead, hit subscribe, show my channel some love, give me some thumbs up, and I'll see you again next week.